Hi, got another song for you. This one is called The Prophet of the Restoration. Obviously about Joseph Smith and his story. But more importantly, it's also how to gain a testimony of that story. As a youth of just 14, amidst a search for the right, James 1:5 left him serene. From God will come the light. Let him ask of God who's unseen. Fear not, God is there. As a youth of just 14, he was called to kneel in prayer. He was called to kneel in prayer. He was the prophet of the restoration, a humble tool in God's almighty hand. In the final dispensation, through him God's power returned to man. God's holy power and keys returned to man. Just a youth of humble birth, yet a prophet preordained. He sought truth and all its worth. From Christ the Son it came. Of all the creeds upon the earth, join none, said the Lord. Through a youth of humble birth, truth on earth truth on earth would be restored. He was a prophet of the restoration, a humble tool in God's almighty hand. In the final dispensation, through him God's power returned to man. God's holy power and keys returned to man. For all who hear the story of the prophet in his youth, if you humbly kneel in prayer, seeking to know the truth, your prayers will be answered, the Spirit will reveal. Christ and the Father appeared to Joseph. The miracle is real. The miracle is real. From a youth he grew to man, being guided from above. Line by line he gained God's plan, sharing to all with love. And from God's work he never ran to fight. He was steeled. Through his faith God's work began, and a book of truth revealed, and a book of truth revealed. He was the prophet of the restoration, a humble tool in God's almighty hand. In the final dispensation, through him God's power returned to man. God's holy power and keys returned to man. He was a youth of just 14. He was a youth of humble birth. He was the prophet of the rain.